Welcome back to the Student of the Game podcast. I am your host, Tavares. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you taking the time by giving my podcast and my video cast, if you're watching it, a listen. Okay? All right, so first and foremost, guess what? There's going to be some spoilers in this. Okay, I'm just letting you know. This is for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episode 5. Okay, episode 5, people. So if you have not yet watched it yet, hey, I highly recommend you pressing the pause button, okay? Go watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episode 5, and then come back and unpause and continue the video or the podcast, whichever one you are listening to, okay? All right, so it starts off, okay? You saw what happened in episode 4, at the end of episode 4, with John Walker, Captain America, where he kills, I believe the man's name was Nico, one of the Flag Smashers. He smashed, the Flag Smasher got smashed with that shield, bro. And he's on the run. He's running, and he runs and he finds this abandoned building. Okay, and there we find him like going back and forth whether or not if he made the right decision. And you could tell, the dude is losing it. Well, to be honest with you, I think the dude lost it once he accepted the shield to become Captain America, okay? But this is just showing that this dude here is continuing. He's going down a dark path that he always been on. But Sam and Bucky, they come in and they try to talk some sense into him, and guess what? They end up fighting. And in this fight, at first, I'm like, okay, man, like, really, man, Walker was handling Sam and Bucky, but I had to think about it. Okay, well, there's two totally different mentalities in this fight. John Walker, he's going for kill shots. He is trying to kill them. All right, Sam and Bucky, they're just trying to get the shield. Okay, they're trying to fight him, but they're not fighting to kill him. Because I highly believe that if Sam and Bucky, if both of them wanted to kill John Walker, they could have. But I don't think they was trying to kill him. Okay, I really don't. All right, I really don't. But what ends up happening is they end up breaking his arm in order to get that shield. All right, and hey, it's a price you pay. All right, Walker was willing to pay that price. All right, unfortunately. And then we go to see Walker. You know, he goes to court. He's court-martialed, and he gets an other than honorable discharge. And that's unfortunate because prior to becoming Captain America, he has done so much for this country. How do I know this? Well, I know it because the man has 3 medals of honor. 3. They don't just hand those out, people. You got to earn those, okay? So the fact that he got 1, that means, hey, he did a lot of great things, okay? But unfortunate, I hate how they did that to him on that part, okay? I could still not like him, but and still hate that he was treated that way, because the reason why I hate on him so much is because I didn't like him taking the mantle. Okay, you should have just left it in the museum and you go do something else. But anyways, he told them, he says, hey man, y'all created me. I did what you told me to do. Then he said, y'all don't know what it takes to be Captain America. And he's right about that. They do not know what it takes to be Captain America. But anyways, he storms off and stuff. And then we end up running into Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Julia Louis-Dreyfus. I keep messing her name up, but she's a famous actress. She was in Seinfeld, and you know what? I remember her in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. She was she had a husband in that movie, and they were Chevy Chase. They were the Griswolds' neighbors. Yeah, y'all remember that? Go check that out. Very good movie. But anyways, she comes and she pretty much tells Walker that, hey, you know what? Listen, I understand why you did what you did. I'm cool with you taking the serum, you know, and guess what? I know people that want you and stuff. So it seems like she was recruiting him. So her character name is Val. I'm gonna have to do some research because I have no idea who her character is. But the fact that we have a A-list star like Juliette Louis-Dreyfus, man, I keep messing that up. I'm sorry. The reason why you have an actress like her of her caliber on this show, you know, she's gonna have some kind of prominent role. Okay, so I look forward to seeing her. But yeah, man, Walker is confused. He's confused. He's a man like, I mean, he's not on the run, but he's a man whose back is against the wall. And the thing about it is, no matter how no matter who it is in life, no matter how good you think a person is or bad a person is, listen, you don't want people with their backs against the wall, because that's when they tend to lash out. Okay, they do some weird things, all right? But Walker did break Falcon's wings. Falcon ends up giving the wings to Torres. Torres like, man, you don't want these, bro? He said, hey, man, you keep it. But we see Sam, he goes back home with his sister Sarah. And you know what? I love the chemistry that him and his sister have. You know, it's very, very real. I'm not sure the actress name, the young lady who plays Sarah, but she's a very brilliant actress. I literally dig her work. I'm gonna have to check out some other shows and movies that she's in. But anyways, I love their chemistry. Okay, like, it's real and it seems very authentic. You would have thought that they have been acting together for years, okay? Because, hey, I can see them as brother and sister, okay? The way they act amongst each other. So they have a real good chemistry right there. Just like how Bucky and Sam have real good chemistry with one another, okay? Let's see, what else we had on here. Juliette Lewis-Dreyfus, that's what it is. So, all right, so Bucky, he goes to Sam's hometown and he helps him repair the boat, because it seems like they're not going to sail the boat, because his sister Sarah was saying that, hey, it's too much work. You know, whoever buys the boat is going to cost them more money to repair the boat, so it's just not worth buying. So they decided, it looks like they're going to fix it up, and Bucky shows up. He shows up to help him out with the boat. But before he showed up to help him out with the boat, he turned over Zemo. So I don't know if this is going to be the last we see of Zemo, but I believe this is the last that we're going to see of Zemo on Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I do not expect to see him in episode 6, because he called the Dora Milaje tribe and they came and took Zemo in custody. All right, they said he's going to be at the raft where he will serve the whole life term of his sentence and stuff. All right, so that's cool. They got him in custody. But Bucky did ask another favor from the Dora tribe, and you know, we find out what that favor potentially could be, because Bucky brings that package from the Wakandans to Sam. So at the end of the episode, we do see Sam open up the box. We don't know what's in the box. My guess, what's in the box, probably new wings. Take these broken wings. It's probably some new wings, maybe some vibranium wings, and maybe a vibranium suit, because he's going to need some vibranium stuff. All right. And I don't know, maybe some herbs, you know. I don't know, maybe Killmonger did not burn up all the herbs, so maybe he, instead of him taking the super soldier serum, he'll take that herb, okay? So, you know, maybe that's what it is, but I don't know. We'll see. We won't know until episode 6, the season finale. All right. What I didn't like, I like but didn't like, but I understand the way Sam feel on it. Listen, Bucky, you don't, you know, your best friend's sister is always off limits, okay? And I know y'all don't like to verbally say y'all best friends, but y'all act as the definition of best friends. Your best friend's sister is always off limits, bro. Stop that. Unless y'all plan on getting married, it's off limits, dude. It's off limits. It ain't worth it. Don't ruin a good friendship, okay? All right, let's not do that, because it was too much flirting between Bucky and Sarah. I didn't like that. Didn't like that at all, okay? Oh, man, but, you know, in this episode, I'm not going to lie. I going back to Walker, I did feel bad for Walker, because the thing about it is, hey, in the role of Captain America, hey, man, it's tough for anyone to be Captain America. Every individual brings his or her own struggles and insecurities to it. You know, we saw John Walker's struggles to it. It's tough. We see Sam struggles with it. It's tough. It's rough. Each of them have different insecurities and different questions and doubts about themselves or whatever when holding that shield. It's complicated for both of them, but they both react differently. Like, I still believe that the way Walker acts is what's the word I'm looking for? Unacceptable. It's not necessary, okay? You don't have to do all that. But we do see Sam, he goes and takes a visit to Isaiah Bradley. And he goes to Bradley to try to get some sort of understanding, okay? You know, and Bradley pretty much shares his story to him. And Crumbly, the guy who's the actor, man, he does such a brilliant job. And, Sam feels his pain. He feels Bradley's pain. But he understands that, his story is not his story. Bradley's story is not Sam's story. What happened to Bradley was terrible. If you paid attention to it, they like I said in an early episode, they pretty much did whatever they could to erase this man. And one of the nurses, they didn't reveal the nurse's name, but she pretty much marked him as dead. So that way they left him alone and the government did not worry about him. Okay, so that's terrible right there. And Sam was thinking along the lines, well, hey man, we can go to people. I know people. We got to get your story out. And Bradley told him, no, you don't need to do that. Because the second you tell somebody about me, he'll be dead. And he's probably right. And that's very unfortunate. That is unfortunate for real. I hate to see that happen, because Bradley, he seems like he was a real good man. And the thing about it, what was done to him was wrong. All the man was trying to do was go save other lives, save members of his unit, his brothers. The same thing Steve Rogers did in the first Captain America movie. When those POWs, guess what? His lieutenants, they did not want him to go out there, but he went and did that anyway with the help of Peggy Carter. And unfortunately, hey, thank God they didn't arrest Steve for that, but unfortunately they arrested Bradley for that. 30 years, man. That is unfortunate, man. The man, you can't get 30 years of your life back, no matter what anybody says or do to you or give you. You can't get that back. But I'm just glad that, I'm not glad on anything on that, but it's one of those things. It's like, hey, if you, Sam, you understand Isaiah's perspective, you respect it, but that doesn't mean you have to not be Captain America because of that. Because you are put in a position to where you can make some change. You can make a difference. Now, are you going to change everyone? No, you're not. You're not. Because here's the thing. Guess what? You still have people who do not like God. You follow what I'm saying? So if there's people who do not like God, well, pretty much no matter what we do in life as human beings, super soldiers, whatever, guess what? You're always going to have people who don't like you. We call them haters. So, all right. But anyways, Carly, she has fully embraced that villain role. And I'm like, oh boy, I understand her cause and I like it, but man, it's kind of like the thing with Thanos and other villains, even Loki. I understand their cause, but man, do you really got to go that extreme with it? But some people believe that they do until they are hurt or until something has changed. So I can't knock that, but I really like her character and I hate to see her going down this road. Okay. But who knows? Maybe the tables may turn for her. Who knows? Now, Sharon Carter, people are spreading rumors that it's possible that she could be the power broker. And I understand that because it's a lot of shady things going on what she's doing. She's dealing with the guy who was in episode 1 who Bucky took down and who wants revenge on revenge on Sam. So, I don't know, but Sharon Carter, she knows how to play the double agent role. So I wouldn't be surprised if they threw us for a loop to make us think that she's the power broker, but she's not, or she comes out to be the power broker, but she really was just being the power broker just to what's the word I'm looking for? Just to try to, lure in certain bad guys or whatever, okay, and then take them down, okay, so, but, and then at the end of the episode, there was a bonus scene. Well, hold up, before we get to the bonus scene, did y'all see the montage that Sam was doing? Yeah, that montage was awesome, but before that montage, the conversation that Sam and Bucky had, I thought that was a necessary conversation because it made us aware of something that we was not aware of, where that Bucky and Cap, they actually had a talk. We don't even know when they had to talk, but they had a talk about passing the shield to Sam. So I have no idea when that happened. I don't know if that happened when Steve time traveled back in time or what. But anyways, they talked about, hey, of course we didn't know what it would be like for a black man to be Captain America. And of course they would never know. But it was cool to see them having that conversation. A lot of people knocked that, but I had no problem with it. But we also got to see Sam do his exercising montage. The only thing was missing was the Rocky music. You know what I'm saying? There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. I love that music. All right. But anyways, in the end credit scene, we got to see John Walker look like he's making his own shield. So I don't know where he got the tools or whatever, the ingredients to do that. But I know it's not vibranium and it's not adamantium. I don't think it is. So we'll see, man, how he comes with his little kid Captain America U.S. Agent's shield, but I'm not knocking him for trying. But I hate that they gave him the Iron Man treatment with they showed him hitting the hammer and stuff on the metal, the dunk. You know, man, that stuff there is only designed for Iron Man, dude. That's not for you, John Walker, which is another reason why I hate this dude even more. Even though he's not Captain America, they still find a way for me to hate John Walker. I don't get it. It's like the universe wants me to hate this dude, all right? Please allow this dude to do something good, something great on the positive side, so that way I'm not hating this dude, all right? But anyways, Wyatt Russell is doing a phenomenal job acting, all right? So he's doing a good job. I don't hate the actor. Don't hate the actor. Hate the character, all right? But anyways, hey, I really like this episode. Hey, you tell me what you think. What you think about episode 5 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Did you like it? What do you think is in store next for Falcon? I tell you what do you think is in the box? What's in the box from Wakanda? What's in the box? And also, how effective do you think, I'm getting ready to say Wyatt Russell, how effective do you think John Walker's shield is going to be? Do you think as soon as he get out there, that shield is just going to just disintegrate into pieces? He going to get his feelings hurt? Or what? Is it going to get broken like his arm? I'm sorry, it's fiction, so I can make fun of his arm breaking. He should have gave up the shield. He should have never took on the shield. Man. I'm trying not to be stressful while hating on him. You know, I'm trying to be stressless and still hate on him. All right. But anyways, y'all tell me what you think. Comment below. Hit that like button. And please be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're currently at 42 subscribers right now. Guess what? Our mission right now, we're going to take baby steps. So the mission right now is try to get at least 100 subscribers. All right. Thank you all for listening. Student of the Game Podcast. Peace out.